Are you spending too much time away from the office? Do your workers want to work from home? Just how effective are your employees in the field? We'll show you how to mobilize your workforce. Running a business is difficult enough. What about when you also have to be away from the office? We'll talk with Phil Montero as he tells us how you can work from anywhere. BizWise TV starts right now. Hello, I'm Rick Spence. Welcome to BizWise TV, where we provide insight from top experts and business owners to help you run your business better. In today's episode, we'll show you ways to develop a mobile strategy for your company, how to get your top executives off the road, what business practices work best, and how to make your mobile employees more productive. Running a business is difficult enough. What about when you also have to be away from the office? We're now joined by Phil Montero, who assures us that you can work effectively from anywhere. As a matter of fact, that's the name of his website, youcanworkfromanywhere.com. Now, Phil, you're proving a point right now because where are you?
I'm actually in a virtual office space in Boca Raton, Florida. Regis was nice enough to provide this video conferencing service here, so basically I can communicate with you from anywhere too.
Yeah, you look and sound great to me. And this is all about collaboration, right? Bringing people together without physically bringing them together.
More and more people are finding themselves working in a distributed fashion, sometimes because they're working with people in different companies, working with a lot of vendors and outside consultants, or they're just traveling a lot and working from business centers, virtual offices, airports, hotels, client sites. So it's really important that people learn how to collaborate and how to share and exchange information and communication effectively across distance.
And video is becoming a bigger and bigger component of this collaboration. Why is that?
I think because it was one of the missing pieces, is that ability to create that sense of FaceTime even when you're apart. But I think actually physically seeing someone, whether you have to demo a physical product or just for those facial or nonverbal cues, I think it leads for a richer form of communication, and it's something that people are more accustomed to. I think it's a little more natural for most people to communicate this way.
What are some of the key issues today for the employer's employees?
I think some of the key issues are coming up with a planned strategy for how to do this. Unfortunately, with a lot of companies, I think they tend to give somebody a laptop and a cell phone and assume that they will then be effective working out of the office. So I think one of the important things for companies is to really take a look at their workflow, look at the kind of work you do, the kind of teams you work with, and then really come up with a strategy, choose the right technology, and really make sure everyone's trained on how to do this type of work.
What are some of the equipment pitfalls? You mentioned that, they might have a laptop and some other things, and they, okay, go at it. But what are some of the things that are missing from the equation typically when you consult with some of these companies?
Well, one of the things that we recommend companies do is really, we break it down to 3 sections, and we recommend they look at their needs for information, communication, and collaboration. And those are really, that ICC, information, communication, collaboration, are really the main 3. And in most cases, communication's been handled. So I think for the big stumbling blocks for technology are access to files when you're out of the office. If you didn't remember to bring a file with you, or you need to run a special program or access a database on a computer in an office, how do you get access to that? And then I think there's the remote collaboration piece, which is multiple people trying to have a meeting or work together to collaborate in real time, and there's a number of tools that you can use for that as well.
All right, quick anecdote for us. You have a company you've worked with over the last 10 years that this really turned them around, really changed their lives?
Yeah, I think I work with a lot of companies that are in the corporate real estate field, and it used to be that they would have to often wait till they came back to the office to produce a lot of these reports that they do involve a lot of digital photography, some specialized systems that they would need to be in the office to access. So, for some of them, we've set up these systems, we've helped them implement the technology, train them on this, and some of these offices have actually shrunk in size where they used to have to hold 25, 50 people in an office, and now sometimes they're getting away with a 5 or a 10 cubicle office space because most of the people are working on site, they're working from home, and they're actually able to get more work-life balance, take a little bit more vacation time, not have to deal with that horrible commute, particularly I did a lot of work in Boston where the Big Dig was, and boy, anything you could do to avoid sitting in that traffic was a blessing, I'll tell you.
Okay, so to recap, add webcams to increase face time, allow enough time for proper training, and focus on ICC, information, communication, and collaboration.
Thank you, Phil. We still hope you come visit us, though, even though this video conferencing looks pretty good. If you'd like to get some more of Phil's insights, ask him a question in our Ask the Expert forum between October 19th and October 26th. Click on the Ask the Expert link on this page, ask your question, and he'll get back to you. Businesses of all sizes are mobilizing their workforce. There's an estimated 24 million employees working from home at least one day a week. Employees love the flexibility it gives them. In fact, a recent employee survey by benefits company LifeCare found that telecommuting, with its flexible hours and zero commute, is the #1 desired employee benefit, even beating out health care benefits. Telecommuting reduces absenteeism, raises morale, and actually raises productivity as much as 27%. Plus, you can reduce overhead since less office space is needed. Done correctly, a telecommuting program is easy and affordable.